Welcome to Shawn Linton YouTube channel. And I say this is a very interactive, or I should say this is a very channel that try to keep you up to date and try to motivate, yes, motivate and lift up, in the capacity of purpose. I want to talk today about talks about work, goodwill, and money in ministry today. Sometimes people have a bit of confusion where that is concerned. But I firstly want to say that a charity, they I believe it was probably 2000 maybe 11 or 10 that the charity commissioner has changed. Anybody with a charity could have just registered, and carry on, function as a charity. But I'm not necessarily sure if this was from the Lord Linley, not necessarily, because this is different. But they when I spoke to them, not Lord Linley, when I spoke to them, they said if the charity is not based, if you're not earning a certain amount of money on a monthly basis, then it doesn't make sense to register. You still function as a charity. You can still function. I still believe that you will still probably have got an account, or you can still have the registration to that capacity. But to register with the charity commission, you need a certain amount of money, because they did change the rules. I'm not entirely sure what year it was, but they did. But churches function on a non-profit organization, meaning that they are registered on a charity base. We've got different charity, like we all know that BBC, that's a charity, but I think that is one of the biggest charity base in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And we have different charities, like we got individual charities like foundation that people set up for their own, for their a loved one that passed, or somebody that was murdered, or a cause. We've got big charities like UNICEF, the different charities, Podzi, the children in need. All these are different charities. We got the blind, animals, and just different sort of charities. So people do help. I myself, I do help on a regular basis in different charities. I'm not specifically saying that I give to one particular. I give to children, I do give to the blind, and I give to the elderly, and I do like to help people that is in need, especially children and young people, and everybody, but we do understand that the children are the future, and the young people are getting towards that, and the elderly need to be cared for as well. So we can't be partial in the work that we do. In the ministry capacity, in a church, in a ministry, in the working of the ministry, every church operates on a different basis. So I can't speak for everybody. Myself, at my age now, I'm in my late 30s. I was born in the church, so I grew up with great bishops and great men and women of God that set the example, and they give. It's never what you can get, but what you can give. So I was brought up that way, to actually give. To give the best service, to help your neighbor, to help your family, to help your children, to support and to make sure that you just be kind and give. You won't be able to give like everybody else. Some people can give financially. You give financial support. Some people can give physical help. You do. Some people do give on a mental capacity. You do that. Some people do give on just on different levels of scale. On different levels of scale, people do give, but we do encourage people to give, because that's the world. Man is an island. No man stand alone. We try to help and support as much as we possibly can. and that is in somebody is got the camera is going to follow me around. I think somebody is trying to get me, and I am going to answer this call. I'm actually in production, so this work. I've got to answer just discontinue. Thank you, and we are back on the air. So we do encourage to continue to do the good that we do, and to continue to help in every capacity, and continue to teach. My job that I do work with different charities, and I do work in ministry a lot, and I do actually, I'm the administration bishop. I do give a whole lot of speak both in this country and out of the country. Over the years, I've done work in Wales, Scotland, Ireland, England, all over this country, Jamaica, and across the seas, because that's what I do as a speaker, and an empowerment speaker, both spiritual motivation, pulling you out and up to your purpose. That's what it is about. Maximizing your dream and utilizing your time, because it is precious and it is only short, to really accomplish the greater part of your life, which is your purpose. So that is work. I work from home. As you see, I work from home. I use this. I don't get paid for this, what I do, We have got to pay the person that is behind the camera, and we don't get, and the person is just telling me that the time is running out. So I've got to make it short. So we don't get paid for this, what we do, with a lot of stuff that we do, and we don't get paid. But our ministry work, where money is concerned, is that if I say that I'm going to be invited to a conference in America or London, then they as the facilitator, they will take care of traveling, they will take care of hotel, they will take care of that, but you don't get a pay, you don't get salary. And we do treat people well, and we do pass it on, because what we are doing in different, whether you're in a leadership position or you're not, but what we are doing is to bring light and to bring empowerment to people, to let the truth of God, let the truth within man arise, and that is love, and that is liberty and freedom in what we do and where we go. I do work from home, and as you see my desk, and we get the job done. 24/7 phone calls, encouraging people, trying to get things done. So working is a whole lot of work, and the Goodwill work that we ship things across the world, to Jamaica, America, people in need. And I did explain to you about the money, the gift that I brought this thing to show you. Like, this is a gift. This is a gift that I got from a very good friend of mine. Brought this gift from Russia. She went to Russia and she brought this. It's actually 3-in-1. So we do, people, you do get gifts. Almost break this just now. We do get gifts, and we do get treated very well a lot of the times. I'm not saying all of the times, but a lot of the times. But I love this very much. I took it to Jamaica, but then I brought it back, And it's a Russian doll. She bought this from Russia. You do get, this also was a gift from me. This is Juanita Bynum Jazz, and the Reverend Jackie McCullough, now a bishop, and this. So in ministry, when you work and when you do, this is how money has been generated. This is how people give gifts, and we treat people one another, but we don't get salary, neither do we get pay. But we treat people the way we would have them to treat it. We host people well, and we feed people, and we treat people well, because the motive that we are going after, the motto is supporting, helping, and shining the light forward. So this is ministry in work, and our money is spent without salary, but we work together to accomplish one goal. God bless you.